It was just last week that I did a video on abortion and said that I believe these people should be arrested, charged with murder, and even given the death penalty. I talked about this last week. And guys, this seems to be the one issue that we are getting small, minor victories. But in the grand scheme of things, this is pretty big because ultimately it saves the lives of babies. What am I talking about? Guys, we may have our first murder arrest for abortion in Texas. I'm going to show you right now. In fact, there is no may, we do. I'm JB Gunner. This is JB Gunner TV. This is a good news of the day. We get to celebrate one for the good guys. Let's do it. God damn it. I have no clue why I didn't. Basically, these headphones are pointless right now because I don't have them plugged in and turned on. So that, well, I don't have it turned on my it don't matter. Guys, we have a small victory to report. I appreciate all of you guys for being here. Do me a quick favor, if you would go down the description box, make sure you sign up for all my other YouTubes, my Odyssey, my Rumble. You know how YouTube suspends me here and there, and I got to bounce back and forth, things like that. Make sure you guys do it. It's the only way to keep this thing flowing and going with JB Gunner TV down, things of that nature. By the way, if you want to support the channel, you can do that down below as well. Join the Gun Squad today. Woo! Texas woman, age 26, is charged with murder. That's right, murder. And jailed on, listen, I don't know if you guys remember, I just was talking about this and just saying how I think abortionists need to be charged with murder. These people need to be given a death penalty. This Texas woman, age 26, is charged with murder and jailed on a $500,000 bond after a self-induced abortion in case that violates the state's heartbeat law, which bans abortion as early as 6 weeks. This is proof that if you're giving abortions after 6 weeks, Texas will charge you with murder. Beautiful. And what's happening is, see, all the libtards, they said, well, if you make it illegal, we'll just do it ourselves. We'll just coat hanger us. Now, bitch, you're going to jail for murder. Lizelle Herrera, I thought I said Lizette for a second, was arrested Thursday after she terminated her pregnancy. Police say she intentionally and knowingly caused the death of an individual. You mean a human life? Love it. By self-induced abortion. She is currently being held at the Starr County Jail on a $500,000 bond. It is unclear how far along Herrera was in her pregnancy. Texas law bans all abortions after the first detection of an embryonic heartbeat. It's because it's murder. A Texas woman was arrested and charged with murder. Her name is Lizelle Herrera. She's currently being held at Starr County Jail. They did not respond to Daily Mail's request for comment. The Texas Heartbeat Act bans abortions after a fetal heartbeat is detected. That's right, because it's murder, with no exceptions for rape or incest. Good. The law's unusual enforcement measures were meant to insulate it from legal challenges. Anyone can bring forth a case against anyone who aids a woman in getting an abortion other than the woman herself, such as a plaintiff could be entitled up to $10,000. But if you do it yourself, then you are the motherfucking abortionist, right? That's the way this thing kind of works. La Frontera Fund, a Texas-based abortion assistance fund, held a protest outside the jail Monday morning demanding her release. The arrest is inhumane. Don't you find it weird how they call the arrest of the murderers inhumane, but they don't call the murder of the fucking baby inhumane? This is liberalism, boy. It's a mental disorder. I think we all understand that by now. Says the arrest is inhumane. We are demanding the immediate release of this horrific murderer. No. Rocky Gonzalez, founder and board of the fund, said, what is alleged is that she was in the hospital and had a miscarriage and divulged some information to hospital staff who then reported her to the police. Yes. She told her that yes, that's exactly right. She went to the hospital because she self-induced the miscarriage, and she was stupid and she snitched on herself to the hospital. What a stupid cunt. That's why she deserves to get it. The organization, which acknowledged that details surrounding Herrera's case are still only preliminary, also criticized the recently passed Texas Heartbeat Act. Of course they do. Look at all 5 of them. They always make it sound like there's a lot of protest. There's 5 motherfuckers there. All 5 of us big fat women are sitting here protesting this, right? Well, we get it. All 5 of you fat women hate babies. This is a developing story, and we don't know yet all the details surrounding this tragic event. What we do know is that criminalizing pregnant people's choices, murder is murder, or pregnancy outcomes, which the state of Texas has done, takes away people's autonomy over their own bodies. It's not just your own body when there's another living body in there, and leaves them with no safe options when they choose not to become a parent. There is a safe option. It's called adoption. Excuse me. The activists also urged that the bill, which took effect on September 1st, 2021, is the most restrictive abortion ban in the country. Not now. Alabama's doing well. Prohibiting the procedure before many women even know they are pregnant. It also deputizes private citizens to sue anyone who performs or aids and abets killers, abortionists. We want people to know this type of legislation impacts low-income people of color. Of course, it's racist. It's racist. Abortion, being anti-abortion is now racist. Here's what's funny. The black community for like 7 years in a row aborted more babies than they have born. They were 13-point-something% 10 years ago. Now they're back down to 12.4% of the nation. It's insane, right? But this is a beautiful thing, right? What does it say right here? Do not fear coronavirus, vaccines, Antifa, BLM, death. You need to fear God. There you go. Look at the abortions number in Texas from January to September. Look at how abortions are going down. Texas, can we get a standing ovation for Texas? Man, abortions in Texas have dropped by 60% since September, since that law came into play. Greg Abbott, you are a fucking genius, man. This bill was met with criticism from pro-choice groups. Of course it was. However, none of the legal challenges to overturn the law have been successful, including a case brought to the U.S. Supreme Court in December 2021 and Texas Supreme Court last month. The Texas law conflicts with landmark Supreme Court rulings like Roe versus Wade. Listen, man, it's over. It is over. We need more states to start following Texas's lead. And if we can get an insane ruling this summer where it outlaws Roe or it tears up Roe v. Wade, oh my God, the libtards are going to flip out because they can't kill babies and eat them and groom them and shit like that. Like, they're really struggling with the fact that we're fighting back. They found, let me explain something to you libtards out there. You found our weak spot. Most of Republicans are pussies. They are. But you found their weak spot, the babies. And so they're at least fighting back a little bit. I mean, they're never going to do the Civil War thing or anything of any value. They're just going to sit there and cry and whine and unsubscribe from me because I gave them bad news. Oh, no, we want the good news, JB. Bring Trump back, JB. No, fuck Trump, fuck you. What matters is this ain't about Trump. This ain't about local politics anymore. What this is about is globalism and the New World Order and the Great Reset, and you're just too stupid to see it. But Trump is famous. Trump. Fuck Trump. He didn't save us before. He's not going to save us now. Motherfucker's 80 years old. Stop it. These motherfuckers, boy, once they get attached to a motherfucker, they will ride that dick to the end. They're crazy people, man. Many on the right is just as nuts as these nutty motherfuckers on the left. The nearly 2,200 abortions reported by Texas providers in September came after a new law took effect that bans the procedure once cardiac activity is detected. That sounds reasonable to me. Usually around 6 weeks of pregnancy and without exceptions in cases of rape. Good. There's no reason to murder babies. In August, there had been more than 5,400 abortions statewide. And most of them over 4,200 for the first 7 months of 2020. What? And then only 2,200 in September. It's working. It is working. It is unconscionable that thousands of Texans continue to be forced to travel hundreds of miles out of state to Oklahoma, which they can't do now, New Mexico, Colorado, and other farther states just to gain access to brutal homicide of babies. The law has also inspired several copycat bills in other states. That is awesome. Awesome. It is starting to work. We got Oklahoma doing the same thing. We got people talking about murder. They're going to start, it's a felony in, what is it, Alabama or Oklahoma? I think it's Oklahoma. Oklahoma, it's now a felony. Ladies and gentlemen, we are winning this battle. The baby killers are running out of ways to kill the babies. They are starting to go to jail. They are starting to pay the price. The baby murderers are starting to feel the heat. We may be losing in every other front, but goddamn it looks like we might be winning on this one. And that's a big one. This is a big win. This is huge. But JB, if we can only get Trump now, we can win again. No. You don't get it. Trump's not going to stop Klaus Schwab. Trump's not going to stop George Soros. Trump's not going to stop the New World Order. But if we just get Trump, stop. The only thing Trump wouldn't do that I appreciate is close the border and fix the economy. But let me make this clear. This is going to continuously get worse because it's globalism. This is good versus evil. And you think Trump, what, is he the Antichrist or something? Is he the guy that makes everybody feel good? You guys are turning me against the motherfucker, especially since he's also pro-jab. But we was wrong about that shit, wasn't he? How wrong could a motherfucker be other than promoting a jab that's killed a lot of people? He lost me when he promoted that goddamn jab so heavily and then acted like we was wrong for not doing it and then tried to call out Ron DeSantis over it. You don't get to promote poison being pushed into my body and think I'm going to vote for your monkey ass next time. I get it. You guys love him. You guys love the poison. You guys love the vaccine. We get it. But I don't. So it is what it is. Was Trump better than Biden? A lot better. Trump was the best president of my lifetime. But he ruined the whole thing by promoting this bullshit poke that has damaged a lot of people. That's the truth. And as you can see, I'm still unpoked and standing before you very, very healthy and not dead. So somebody was wrong, and it wasn't me, motherfucker. Nancy Pelosi just caught it, not J.B. Gunner. Right? Jen Psaki just caught it, not J.B. Gunner. J.B. Gunner's been right the whole time. J.B. Gunner reads the news, pays attention. Donald Trump does not. That's the reality of this situation. But we just get Trump back. I get it, motherfuckers. You think voting's going to somehow fix it. We get it. Good news is, though, the baby killers are going to jail. Guys, if you like what I do here and you want to support the channel, by all means, hit the links down below. Guys, I'm JB Gunner. This is JB Gunner TV. This was a breaking news story. I had to push this out here to you. I'm going to try to get you guys some more stories. I got to get some gaming content in. It's 7:44 at night. I'm a little late. I took a nap, and now I'm pumped up now. Let's get shit working. I'll see you in the next video.